What's up, guys? It's Mitch with Mindset Fitness again. Today, on today's car session, I wanted to tackle the subject of the paleo diet, which is pretty controversial when it comes to building muscle and especially burning fat. I know just from personal experience and guys that I know, a lot of CrossFit. It's been more popular in CrossFit for some reason, which I have a hard time making sense of because of the intensity that CrossFit kind of brings into play. But I won't really go into that too much, just because that's not my forte is CrossFit. I do completely believe in the intensity that they have, but everything else, I'll just leave that for another day. But as far as the paleo diet is concerned with building muscle, the main argument that I would bring to the table as far as being against what the paleo diet kind of brings in is your carbohydrate intake. And what most people get wrong is that they think that you need carbs to build muscle, which to a degree that cannot be true in a certain aspect of it, mainly because proteins, if you consume enough of them, can be converted into glucose in the body and used as an energy source. It's not the body's preferred energy source, however. So when you're looking to try and build muscle, you want to make things as easy as they possibly can on your body to be able to get things done and force your muscles to be able to grow without a ton of extra stuff happening that's unnecessary. When it comes to burning fat, though, once you've gotten to the size that you want to get to and you want to lean out and cut down, then part of your diet will be paleo-like. It'll be pretty similar to that with the lower carbs, and you just want to make sure that your protein sources are high. So if you do believe in the paleo diet, make sure your protein is high, like really high, because let's say, I'll use this as an example. When you're done working out, this is the biggest kind of debate that I have with people over what happens when you're done working out. I believe in consuming fast-acting carbohydrates when I'm done working out. That's because when you're working out, your muscle glycogen levels are being depleted if you're working out the way you should be, and your muscles are being broken down. So therefore you need, first of all, sugars, and you also need protein. If you just put protein in, the body it doesn't care about building up your muscle. That's the last thing it wants to do. So you have to force that to happen. So what will happen if you just have protein after you work out, your body will take that protein, or however much of it that it needs, and it will replace your glycogen levels first. It's not going to even go into your muscle cells. And most of you guys probably know you have that like half hour to 45-minute window post-workout to be able to get that protein in there, to be able to start the protein synthesis and recovery process. So, I mean, with all the, if you just had if you just had protein, then that would be the process that would happen, and you wouldn't be rebuilding your muscles optimally for muscle growth. So if your main goal is to gain muscle, you need sugars in your post-workout shake. It'll just make it so much easier. I guess I can't say need, that's not the technical term, but you should have them. That's my recommendation. When I went a couple years without even really knowing this when I was younger, and it was amazing. I barely made any progress, and as soon as I started adding those sugars in my post-workout shake, I grew a ton. And I felt dumb for not knowing that when I was younger. So hopefully you guys don't run into that same trap. So yeah, if you were to add those sugars, then all of a sudden that your glycogen levels would be increased with the sugars, and they also assist in pushing the protein into your muscle cells faster. So it's not just replacing your energy and kickstarting protein synthesis. It's getting your protein synthesis started a whole lot faster. It shoves them right into the muscle cells and gets things moving as soon as you're done working out. So a good recommendation, I usually have about 50 grams of whey isolate when I'm done working out, and I also add about the same amount. I say if you're 10% body fat or more, then you don't need as many sugars in your post-workout shake. If you want to stay like that leanness, but I usually do like a 50-50, 50 grams of sugars, 50 grams of protein, and that's been working pretty well for me. And then if I feel like I need a little bit more, like on a back day or a leg day, then I'll add a little bit more sugars for that day. But you won't need probably that much on an arm day or something like that doesn't require a whole lot of energy. So just kind of play it by ear with that. But anyways, with the whole paleo diet building muscle, to wrap things up, try and just do what works best for you. But for my recommendation, those carbs need to be in your system in order for you to perform optimally and to be able to feel your best if you're consistently trying to build muscle. There are a bunch of other goals that paleo may be pretty good for, but as far as building muscle, then try and take that and see what works best for you. Anyways, almost home right now. I got to get my stuff and get ready and go to the gym. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.